What do today's injuries at 49ers training camp mean for the long term, and who can step up and make an impact as a result of these injuries? First of all, if you don't even know about the injuries, we will recap and then we will discuss who could be benefiting from these specific players potentially being out. Now, I will say we still don't know how long or if these players will miss any practices, but we can report that per multiple sources, Isaac Guerrero, the running back the 49ers drafted in the fifth round, had to leave practice today with a right hamstring injury. That is according to Kyle Shanahan. And with this situation, that obviously opens up the door for the potential of other running backs to step in. Now, Christian McCaffrey was on hand today for individual field work, but he did not take part in team drills. So that means the majority of those snaps in team drills went to Elijah Mitchell, Jordan Mason, and then you likely got some Cody Schrader and Patrick Taylor mixed in. So with Isaac Guerrero potentially being down with a hamstring injury, and if he does miss some time, I do think Cody Schrader can be the one who could take advantage of those reps that he is able to get. The other rookie, the undrafted free agent out of Mizzou, definitely has a running style that I do believe is suited perfectly for this offense. And I think he will have a really nice transition into it. And all early reports are that Schrader looks like a quality athlete. So I think the direct guy who could have an impact is Cody Schrader with Isaac Guerrero going down. Now, he also had another injury. Linebacker Demetrius Flanagan Fowles limped off after one of the sessions where he was working. And obviously, with the 49ers already down Dre Greenlaw, who is going to start the season on PUP, most likely due to the Achilles injury that he suffered in the Super Bowl, that could open up the door for guys like D. Winters and Jalen Graham. Demetrius Flanagan Fowles has been on this team for some time now, and he is a very well liked person with inside that locker room, and he plays exceptionally well on special teams. And whenever he's asked to fill in at linebacker, he does a pretty decent job. So I think right now, probably he has the edge on D Winters, but with this particular injury, this could mean D Winters kind of jumps him potentially. Now, again, we will see how serious this injury is to Demetrius Flanagan Fowles. We don't really have an update on what exactly got hurt, but so far, there has been some high praise for D. Winters. Kyle Shanahan has seen the growth from him from last year to this year. There is a chance that D. Winters can be one of the most improved players out of last year's rookie class. So that's something you definitely want to keep your eye on. And then we had a bit of a scare where defensive end Leonard Floyd appeared to mess up his calf in some sense. Basically, as it was reported, he limped off the field during drills and he was kind of, rubbing the calf. But thankfully, Leonard Floyd was able to come back in. So, those things happen. Could have got a knee to the back of the calf, could have maybe strained it a little bit. There's obviously different ranges of outcomes that could have led to what had happened. But the good news is that Leonard Floyd returned to practice, and that's a good sign because you don't have Drake Jackson. Drake Jackson's on PUP, and then behind Nick Bosa and Leonard Floyd, you got Yetur Gross-Matos and Robert Beal. You can add Austin Bryant to the mix. Yeah, I don't know what he's going to be looking like moving forward, but the 49ers still kind of have some not a ton of depth behind their starting defensive ends right now. So any additional injuries to that position could prove to be a challenge moving forward. So as we know, last year, the 49ers had to scramble, made two trades for Randy Gregory, and they went out and got Chase Young to try to backfill those DN spots. Could we see something similar happen this season? Potentially. But these are the injuries that have occurred today. Guys who were able to return, like George Kittle and Charvarius Ward, who didn't participate in OTAs and mandatory minicamp. We're kind of on a limited participation basis from the reports that we've seen. So it does sound like we were able to avoid any serious injuries, at least as it stands right now. We don't know the extent if any of these guys will miss any time, but in the event that they do, it opens up the door for other players. What did you guys think about these injuries? Do you think they will be long term? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.